Molecule 1 represents a segment of hereditary information, DNA, and molecule 2 represents the portion of a molecule that is determined by information from molecule 1, which is a protein. What will most likely happen if there is a change in the first three subunits on the upper strand of molecule 1? So let's highlight some important things first. Molecule 1, it says, is DNA. So we're going to label, okay, even though I'm sure you knew that was DNA because there's A's and T's and it's double-stranded. Then it says that molecule 2 is a portion of a molecule determined by the information from molecule 1. In other words, a protein. So this one's a protein. And of course, in between here, along the route of going from DNA to a protein, we would have had mRNA made as well, and it looks like it just skipped over that step in this image. But mRNA would be made after from the DNA in transcription, and then the protein would be made in translation. So now the question says, what will most likely happen if there's a change in the first three subunits? The first three subunits are T, A, C. Okay, so if there's a change in that TAC right here, what could that do, basically? So remember, if the TAC changed, that means the mRNA is going to change, which would be right here. And that means that this little piece right here is going to change because that protein is going to have a different sequence of amino acids, a different amino acid. And so there's definitely a chance that molecule 2 could change because of molecule 1. So A says, let's look at our answer choices. A says the remaining subunits in molecule 1 will also change. Well, it doesn't look like it was changing any of the other bases because it says there's a change in the first three subunits. So if it was an insertion or a deletion, it would change much more than the first three subunits, which means that then it would cause more of a change on molecule 1. So in this case, it looks like it's a substitution mutation. That would only change one base. B says a portion of molecule 2 may be different. And that's exactly what we said when we were brainstorming. If TAC is different, then mRNA would be different and the protein would be different. So there is definitely a chance that it could be different. C says molecule 1 will split apart, triggering an immune response. Well, DNA will only open up in special cases, and triggering an immune response, we don't see any evidence of that here in our question. D says molecule 2 may form two strands rather than one. And molecule 2 is a protein, and protein's not made of strands. A protein's actually made of amino acid chains, so that one doesn't make sense either. So our answer here is B. A portion of molecule 2 may be different if molecule 1 changes, because if DNA changes, then the protein might change as well.